All right, everybody, we are back. My first guest is one of the most beautiful women in the world. She's appeared on over 600 magazine covers. She can now be seen with Mike Tyson and Ben Stiller in the new movie Black and White. Please welcome Claudia Schiffer. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about the Navy's in town today. Nothing we can do about it. We'll, you know, I said in the, first of all, you look very beautiful.
Thank you.
As do I. And I said up front that 600 magazine covers. That's astounding. Do you have them all? Do you save them?
My mom has them all, but we don't put them up on walls or anything.
You don't?
No.
You don't frame them?
Who puts up their own picture on a wall? I mean, it's...
Bingo.
You're not.
Yeah.
Actually, yes, when
in my bathroom, they're just everywhere.
That's true, yeah. And also when I came in, every wall is plastered with your picture.
Yeah, that's me. I go around putting them up. It's all very sad. You know, someone told me something interesting about you. I don't know if it's true, but they said that you do not have a driver's license.
Yeah, that's true.
But you like to drive.
I know how to drive, yes.
You know how to drive, and you drive. Have you? You've driven around New York City.
I did once, yeah. I had to do an interview for a detour, and they said, "What would you like to do that's crazy?" And I said, "Oh, can I drive a car in Manhattan?" And you take responsibility, sort of.
Right, right.
So they rented a Mercedes convertible, and
Nice.
I drove around. It was great.
Wait, but you have no license.
No.
So you know what they do in this country? I don't know. Is it different in Germany? There, are you allowed to drive around like on the Autobahn with no?
No, that's really bad. But I was wondering about that. I was wondering if they would stop me, what they would do with me.
They would leave alone. I think the guy would be like, I can't believe. And he'd give you his policeman's hat to wear, and
I was wondering about that.
they would beat senseless. Yeah. I was going to compliment you on your accent. You were on the show several years ago, and your accent was stronger.
Oh, really?
Have you been trying to lose the accent? You speak English very well.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying very hard.
Why is that?
Well, because most American movies, you know, you have to play an American girl.
Right. What about Arnold, though? Arnold has...
I know.
Arnold, for years, I've been seeing interviews with Arnold where he says, like, yeah, I'm really losing my accent. You need it for American movies, so I have to get rid of it. And clearly,
I know, I always say that. Hey, he made it.
Yeah, but he didn't have to play a beautiful woman. That's his next movie, actually. Yep. Don't I look pretty? Arnold, are you, now you're, you know, 600 magazine covers, and you're one of the most famous models, if not the most famous model in the world. How are you able to just go shopping? Do people bother you if you go shopping? Do they? No,
that doesn't really bother me or anything. They're always very nice. But I went to buy a pair of jeans yesterday, and so let's say the salesperson comes up and says, "Oh, I have your exercise tape. What's the best exercise for your abs?" Mm-hmm. You know, those kind of things.
Right.
So,
did you tell her?
So I was like, what do you want me to do? Lay down on the floor and perform it?
Yeah.
I mean...
Every guy in the store was like, yes! Do that now! No, but that's nice. You're very... I mean, a lot of men, and myself included, are intimidated by very attractive women. They don't come up. And do you find that's ever true? Like, they don't come up and talk to you because they're... You know what I mean? Oh, my God, she's so pretty?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, there can be weird moments, and you wonder why this one guy doesn't speak to you, and then you find out later he didn't dare come closer. Right, right. Strange. Guys are more comfortable going up to the girl. It's like, how are you? Esmeralda, I call her.
Let's talk about Black and White. Black and White's your movie. Mm-hmm. Have you seen this movie with an audience yet?
Yeah, I saw it twice, actually, in Toronto at the film festival and here.
What was the reaction to the movie?
In Toronto, it was a small theater, and you can really see the reaction. I mean, you can hear it very well. And people were screaming, and they were laughing at... Every time Mike Tyson came on, they would be, like, screaming, yo, and...
they're screaming at him, or they're happy to see him?
No, because they're so surprised to see him, and he says all these things like, for example, I think Brooke Shields came, she's trying to seduce him, and he says, no, leave me alone, I'm on parole here, you know. And he says all these things that people don't expect him to say.
Right, because it's very honest. It's very...
Yeah, and then at the end, when after I've been already with all the guys, I'm actually ending up with Mike Tyson, so then everybody started laughing. So the reaction.
People laugh at Mike Tyson in a movie theater on screen, but in person they're like, hey champ, you know.
No, you know, I also when I did my scene with him, I thought, oh my God, what is it going to be? And and he came and he was all shy, and he was eating red licorice all the time. So he was eating his licorice like he was 16 years old.
I could take this guy. Yeah. Wait, no, I couldn't.
He was very shy.
He's shy and he's eating red licorice?
Yeah, and he wasn't doing that.
Wow, well that's probably with you. I don't think that's with everyone. Now we have a clip here of the movie Black and White. Do we need to set this up? Do we need to know anything for the scene?
Yeah, actually I play a bad person who trades information and so on, and I'm about to have make love to the guy in the scene.
But you don't really like the guy, you're just using him?
No, I think he's exciting, but I'm sort of using him to move up in the clique. I want to be sort of more powerful, and I change my boyfriends all the time, and as soon as they show any sign of weakness, I basically dump them.
Destroy them.
Destroy them.
I know that girl. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at this clip from Black and White.
So you think Dean is your friend?
Yeah, Dean's my friend.
And what would you do if you knew that Dean was approached by a gambler and offered $50,000 to shave points on a game?
50,000? I'll probably tell him to take it. I'd take it, depending on the circumstance.
And what would you do if you knew that you took the money through the game, then found out that the gambler wasn't really a gambler but a cop?
Then I say Dean got trouble on his hands. And
suppose the cop wasn't really after Dean, but after his friend Rich, and Dean decided to sell him out, have him go to jail, so he could stay free. Then what would you do?
I have to be double platinum 100% sure before I even thought about doing anything.
You can be.
Is that right?
That's right. So what would you do?
Might have to do something to his girl.
Like what?
You're very bad. Well, Black and White is in theaters right now. Claudia, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Good luck with the movie. Yeah, very nice to have you here. Claudia Schiffer, everybody. Frankie Muniz from Out in the Middle is coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.